Alright, so my video is exporting and hopefully I'll have it up by, hopefully, before midnight tonight. I'm going to take a shower, probably clean this area up a little bit before I start drawing because right now my chakras are not feeling very great. My surroundings when I draw is very important. I know I say that while I have this pile of garbage behind me. It's not garbage, it's stuff that I have to sort. But I need to really clear this place up before I start working on stuff. Probably gonna wash the dishes as well after my shower. And yeah, I really enjoyed making hourly comics this year. I think I did them last year, but they're really great, especially if I'm at work. Like I could just do these comics in 2 minutes and it just gives me a nice break in my day and I can post it right away. I don't have to worry about it because it's just a quick drawing about what's happening in that hour or what's generally happening in that hour, and you get to interact with other people and see what they're doing. And some people comment on my stuff and it's really nice to just participate in something when you don't have time. So I really enjoyed making them this year. Maybe next year I'll have more of an interesting day and see what I get to draw, if I'll have more time, if maybe I'll have a day off that day, who knows. So the other thing that I did not film today, I didn't bring my camera this time at work because I just had a lot to do in terms of like reports and stuff for actual work. So yeah, what I did is I bought some clothes for my Mexico trip. I probably won't show you those clothes because they're kind of boring. You'll see them when I'm at the trip. I'm probably going to vlog in Mexico, so that'll be exciting. I'm doing this thing again where I'm stalling before I take a shower because I do that a lot. We're all set. Look at that, it's clear for the most part. I just have to get rid of a couple of things, fix. This is all the original art that I have to put in my pile of original art and some work in progress sketches, which I have to organize still, but the printer is clear. That's going to be filled up again at some point. And I'm finally getting to open this guy, my lunchbox that I got for Christmas. I have to wash it. I feel like I don't know if I'm going to use this because I'm very bad at preparing lunch. I might save it for a gift to a child or something. A child.
A child. No.
But it's very cute. Alright, so I was sketching this. I wanted to create another piece because, I don't know, I have this thing where I feel like if I don't create a finished piece or something that I finish from start to finish in like a week, I feel inadequate. That's not a healthy thing because it can drive you insane and burn you out, but I actually haven't. It just makes me feel better for some reason, and it's a habit that I'm trying to break because I draw all the time. It's just sometimes I never finish stuff, or like it's just impossible to finish, like that crowd painting that I was working on. But it's just, it keeps my, sanity levels kind of manageable because I work full-time, so sometimes I feel like I'm falling behind if I don't create things. Anyway, so I was sketching it out and this is what I came up with. It's just I'm very excited for my trip to Mexico. So this is just two girls having a good time. Like she's drinking some kind of drink and they're singing to this vinyl and she's laying on the sofa and she's dancing. And that's what I created. So I don't know what colors these are going to be yet. Once I get the sketch done, I feel okay because if I mess up on the colors, I can just retrace my original and do the colors again. I really need to work on planning colors out though, so I might I just want to finish things, so I'm gonna wing this and we'll see where it gets us. Right now I'm using my kneaded eraser, which is great to kind of lighten up the pencil marks, so when I lay down the watercolor the pencil marks aren't too noticeable, because yeah, that's how I do it. You don't want to get rid of too much pencil because you want to be able to like paint this,
Charles Cross. No definitive answer for that. We don't really know why they do what they do. We just learn their methodology so that we can try to.
It's now past midnight and I am tired, so I'm gonna stop working on this because I don't think I can do anymore. I'm gonna go crawl into bed, watch a couple videos, maybe some vines, and then bedtime. So see you guys in the next clip, which is probably the next morning. Shit. It's 10 o'clock, well, past 10 on Saturday morning, and guess what I'm having for breakfast? Leftover shawarma. I've eaten most of it already. I eat anything for breakfast, really. That's the laundry, so loud. Someone on the last video said I should attempt to shape my eyebrows, but I'm 27 and I've given up on these caterpillars, so I'm probably not going to. I just shaved this part, the unibrow. I used to pluck my eyebrows and like fix them when I was younger, like when I was in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s, I mean early 20s, but now I'm just like whatever. Especially because I have bangs, it doesn't really show, so. And my partner doesn't complain about them, so he doesn't even notice. One time I plucked them and shaped them and he's like, oh, that's nice, but I never really cared. So I don't care. There's another thing on my plate to do. This is to cover up my eye bags. I don't think I need it because my eye bags are going to show through anyway, but I have it, so why not use it? And I'm all done. I like getting made up on my weekends because it makes me feel more awake. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to make little gifts inside the $5 Patreon packages. I could not find any Christmas wrapping or Christmas present wrapping in the dollar store anymore because they phased them out. They're all doing Valentine's Day now and Easter, so I decided to just pull out some cardstock and experiment with kind of like a gift basket or a gift box. And I have a lot of leftover Christmas stickers because I buy them every year for packaging. So I pulled them out. I have a bunch here, and then I made this little thing with red cardstock. So I just cut a little slit here, and then when somebody opens it, they don't know what they're gonna get. They're gonna get a gift. It's like a little gift. And then at the back I write, this is just washi tape so it doesn't damage the thing. This one is a little friend to keep you company. So that's what I have decided, and everybody's gonna get random ones. They've seen these, but they don't know if they follow me on social media, but they won't know what they're gonna get. Oops, I just managed to come up with something really simple, and then they get the stickers as well. And same goes for people pledging to me on the $25 and the $30 here. You're gonna get a little gift, and you don't know what. Along with that tutorial keychain, I also finished coloring the rest of the ones that were works in progress in the last vlog. So this one is, I'm still trying to figure out the focus on this camera here. This one is the Kitty Piggy Bank, which I actually gave this to somebody a year ago, I think, for Christmas. This one is, I like it a lot. It's the watermelon phone case, which I would love to have. And this is the final pajama set and the bath bomb and the little ducky. So yeah, I'm gonna start packaging these now. And yeah. I miscounted and I have to do 6 more. So I came up with 2 little succulent plants. Someone's gonna get a fucking puppy, so I hope you're ready for that. A lava lamp, a genie in a bottle, so like 5,000 wishes or a million wishes, and a little Instax camera, which I drew before but it didn't work out, so I'm gonna draw it again. Alright, I finished the rest of them. I didn't show you a couple of them. Where'd they go? I didn't show you this one. It's done. 1 massage from yours truly. On the succulents, this lava lamp, the colored genie lamp, little baby bulldog, the Instax camera. Now we are ready to package the $5 tier and the other ones too. Alrighty, here's what I have so far. So I changed from the washi tape to just cutting corners up here. So when you open it up, it actually stays without any washi tape. You see the little slits there where I just inserted. So I'm just cutting up and putting them in here. I'm running out of stickers, which is not good, but here's the progress. I've stuck with red and green because that's very Christmassy. And yeah. So I like to show all the Patreon $5 drawings in the vlogs because I keep it as a record. Alright, so this one, you've seen this one before, and at the back it says, nothing completes a junk food night than a pair of these. And it's that. This one is, some of them are really bad because I just made them on the spot. This is a bath bomb and a little ducky. This bomb will actually relax you. Whoa, so cheesy. This one is the tumbler, just says believe. This one is the candle, and at the back it says, now if only we could eat it, because it tastes good. It doesn't taste good, but it smells nice. Grape lotion, he has come to moisturize you, if you let him. Succulent plant, sweet little take care of him. Vows, you've seen this one. Goes well with some dancing shoes. Lip tints. 1 for your bag, 1 for your jacket, pocket, and 1 you can lose. Yep. This is the lunch box. Lunchtime has never become more exciting. Has never been more exciting, I think it should be. This is the watermelon phone case. This one's really bad. This phone case is going to make everyone jealous unless they're allergic. Oh my god, so cheesy. This one is the massage coupon. Is this creepy? The ring pop. Will you marry me? JK. Money for you. Holla holla get dull. That's all it says. This one's the Totora keychain. A little friend to keep you company. You've seen this one. This is the Instax camera. This took me a while to figure out something and it's still bad. For the millennial in you, instant gratification is nothing to be ashamed of. That just sounds dumb. This one's also dumb. You're on fire. Please don't set things on fire. This one is the Uzumaki book or manga. Read this under the covers with a flashlight. Another little plant. It says, what a sweet son. Take care of her. This one is the Sailor Moon bag. Transform into a magical entity and have some place to put your snacks. This one is the moleskin with a pen. A place to keep your innermost desires, not the death note. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that. This is the kitty bank. She will take your money. Do you trust her? This is a lava lamp. It says, I could watch this for hours, and I could. This is the genie thing. You can wish for more wishes. This is the little doggy. I hope you're ready for some responsibility. And the hat, this one's dumb. A really good piece of spy gear. It can hear everything just because of the ears. I couldn't come up with anything else. But that's it. I'm gonna put them back into, I'm gonna Instagram these, and then I'm gonna put them back into their little envelope things and cut out some stickers and pack the $5 ones because it's pretty much done. It's nap time. I want to keep working on stuff, but I want to take a nap. It's 3:30. It's my weekend, so I do what I want.
I often wonder how to find them, the molecules of
I got a mango aloe drink with coffee stuff on it. I am packaging everything up here. I really like packaging and making Patreon orders. They just take some time, but it's very therapeutic for me, and I have a lot of fun doing them. I need to take photos of all of them. So the $5 tier, I've limited it to 20 people, and it's already sold out. So if anyone's interested, the only way you can get a $5 tier is if someone drops it, or pledge to the higher tiers. So some people drop it, they like get 1 month and 1 or 2 months, and then they drop and go, which is fine with me. That's what Patreon is all about, you know, just pledging when you want to. So yeah, I may open up. I'm thinking of opening up more spots, but people will have to be patient because they do take time. Anyway, thank you to my patrons. Oh, Saturday morning, I just rolled out of bed. The first thing I want to do today is make some breakfast. Pulled out my bacon. I think I'm gonna make bacon, a big one today. Bacon, egg, and pancakes. I like having big breakfasts. Generally I have them, and then for the most of the day I eat very little. So yeah, so bacon, pancakes, and eggs. Oh, eggs, bacon, pancakes, eggs, and yeah. And then today I'm gonna be streaming. It's Sunday. I'll be streaming around 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time. But first, breakfast. Like I said, clean up this desk a little bit, and then continue working on Patreon, which I'm almost done. Yeah. Who else likes breakfast? I'm gonna pour my batter in soon. That's gonna be a really big pancake. Ah. I needed a bit more, but that's okay. Just found out I have 2 orders to fill that came in last weekend. I think about a week ago, so sorry about that. I ran out of stock of my Inktober zine, so I'm gonna quickly make some up. And I've made a book. If any of you are interested in like templates for these things, I will definitely, you know, consider putting it up if there's enough you know, want for it. Just the templates for some of my books, because I've already done them, so why go through the work of doing them yourself if I already have a template for you? And this is available on my store. It's just my Inktober inks from this year, from last year, 2017. I'm working on a comic. It's not my comic. I did not draw the art for it. I am just the inker and the colorist. This is for Toronto Comics Anthology, and this is the 5th volume. I participated in, I believe, I don't remember anymore, the second or the 3rd volume. So I participated in the volume 3, and I just did like a 1-pager. This thing. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna try and color in at least a page or 2 pages if I can, and tonight at 6 I'm gonna stream, so before that I want to take some kind of break. It's 6:52 on Monday, and I am working on finalizing the Patreon packages, which I think will be sent out by tomorrow. So I just finished making these hourlies, but I forgot that I have yellow paper. So I'm going to print them out in yellow paper so it'll look more like a post-it. But I still like how this turned out, and I think the cover page is just going to be me writing hourlies 2018 and sticking them on the front. I don't know yet. But they look pretty good. I had to print them in black and white because that looks the best, and I'm just going to put it on yellow paper so it looks more crisp than if I just print the yellow post-it on the paper itself. And yeah, these are going to go to the $25 and the $30 tiers, and I'm also going to be putting them in orders for freebies because they were fairly cheap to make, and if I run out, I run out. And yeah, they're really cute and small. I think I'm going to make more smaller zines, and again, if you're interested in the template, and if you're interested in that, I already said interested twice, if you'd like to get the template for how I made these as an InDesign, let me know. I will put a Dropbox link, I guess. And it's going to be on InDesign only because that's what I use for the most part. Okay, continue working. So I've been trying to find my Cintiq pen because I tried to clear stuff off here so I can work. And I remember putting it down in an unconventional spot. I've been looking for about 5 minutes, and guess where I found it? In my garbage.
It has a very aggressive crunch. It's almost granola-like. It's like great.
Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. Hello, if everyone, welcome back to today's video. It's Artisan. Look at this fat stack of envelopes. I haven't sealed them yet because I get really nervous, and so I'll seal them tomorrow at the very last minute. But yeah, this is all. This is all the $5 tier packages, and yeah, hooray! I'm done. I'm gonna try and work on comics, but I feel like I should take a shower first. Oh my god, it's 9:41. Here's one that I can show you right now. I'm trying to focus this camera properly on a smaller thing, but it's hard, so I had to cover the addresses. I'm going to the North Pole and I will kill Santa. Just had a quick shower before I continue working on the comic, and my nails are fucked again. My nails are so weak, and I didn't know this about painting your nails often, but it's less noticeable now, but my nails are stained yellow. I did not know this. So now I have more incentive to paint them. Maybe I should do this over the toilet. Anyway, it's midnight. I'm gonna go to bed. I got a page finished, I got it colored, and pretty much done my Patreon stuff. I just gotta finish up that zine. Well, I gotta staple them, and then I will mail them tomorrow, so. The only other thing I really wanted to get to was to finish that and upload it, because I really want to finish it. But I will do that tomorrow. Lunchtime. I have to return some pants that I bought that are way too small for me. So I gotta do that. Tuesday night, I just got home, and this is dinner, blackberries and that mango aloe drink that I have. And then I'm talking to my brothers while I probably just chill for a bit and finish up a bunch of stuff, mostly Patreon. I'm stalling because I want to send them all in one go. No, I had to replace my light bulb, but I was too lazy to unplug it. So,
You cut off.
hello.
You cut off right when your story ended.
Oh, I don't want to say it again.
Yeah, that's okay.
Cucumber and hummus. What do you think if I eat a can of corn?
That's good.
Is it
Wait,
good?
yeah, let me look up the stats.
This is how they ended up looking like. Yeah, I still have to figure out what to put on the back here. But I think they turned out pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty good. I really like how these turned out, so... They won't be for sale at my store because they're just too small. Again, if you buy anything from my store, they will be sent as little freebies until stock is all gone. I'm done, and it'll all be mailed tomorrow. I'm too tired to work on this though, so it's gonna have to be tomorrow. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go sit in bed and probably paint my nails finally.
I told you. Oh yeah. That's a feed. No, I don't think so. That was my left arm. It was alright. Oh, okay. Oh my god. You still gonna do it two-handed? It's slippery.
What the? I didn't realize the camera's on. It's like I didn't put any nail polish on, but that's okay. I think if you layer it on, it gets a little bit more opaque, so I'm gonna do that closer to, I guess, when we leave. It looks pretty good though. You don't see the yellow staining anymore, and it's nice and shiny. So, okay, good night now. I'm gonna stop with the nails. Time to go to the post office. Why is sunscreen so expensive? Hello, it's 4:35 or 4:40. I'm just taking a quick break from work because it's roll up the rim. So in Toronto or in Canada around this time, we get like a roll up the rim, which is a contest for the Tim Hortons coffee shop, where you basically roll up the rim and you get a prize. So I'm gonna roll that up now. And I actually won something. I rarely win anything, and this is the first coffee. I get a donut. You can't read that, but I get a donut. That's pretty sweet. Donut. I'm very excited. I rarely win these things. Yeah, here we go. I won a donut. It is Wednesday night. I got out of work really late. It's about 8:30 p.m. now. Yeah, I had to stay because we had some deadlines to meet. The good thing though is that I bought some snacks. They're in this bag that you cannot see because it's just dark. It's now 10 o'clock. I got home at 8:30, but I pretty much spaced out the whole time. I wanted to show you guys stuff that I bought, just because I think people like unboxings or whatever. I said in a previous vlog that I am going to go on vacation next week. We're gonna go to a nice warm place, Mexico. I've never been to like an all-inclusive resort, so this is my first time going, and I'm quite excited. Plus, I really need some sun. February here in Canada is really hard because there's just no sun for... we haven't had any sun in like months, so it's nice to have a break. First thing I got are some flip-flops from Dollarama. I didn't want to shell out too much money on flip-flops because they're flip-flops. So these were like $3.50. And since I was there, I bought some more stickers. I bought a bunch of Valentine stickers and a bunch of Easter stickers just because they were so cute. I don't know if you can see that, but these are little chicks. They're really adorable. Little bunnies. These were $1.25 each. And then I got like emoji stickers to give in the next Patreon package, and also on I sometimes put them in my orders. I think they're really funny. And then this 320 count sticker book. I really like the Dollarama stickers because one, they're cheap, and they're great to include in orders and stuff and stick them on the envelopes. I like doing that. I also dropped by Artisan, which is this cheap I used to call it Ardeen, but I've heard people call it Arden. I pretty much just got some cheap jewelry because I didn't have anything that would look nice. A lot of my jewelry is like pairs of them are not pairs anymore. They're all missing. So I bought a bunch of like rings. These are all obviously fake and very cheap. And then the last thing I got was just some sunscreen. Sunscreen is important. Oh, my earrings are coming off. This was like $8. This is a small little one because I can't bring really big containers on the plane, so I got this, and this is $8. Here's a closer look on the jewelry. So these are the rings that like go up here. I don't know what they're called. They don't fit all the way down your finger. They're kind of like mid rings, maybe is what they're called. I've been really liking simple earrings nowadays. Maybe it's age. I don't know. I used to just buy dangly earrings all the time with all kinds of different designs, but now I'm really into the simple stuff. I have moisturizer, that's why my face is so shiny. I look like I'm also being interrogated, but I tried on one of the hoop earrings and they look really good. My ears are very sensitive though to fake earrings, so I'm probably gonna start itching if I wear this for the whole day, which I am going to wear. Oh, I can't talk anymore. It's currently 11:15 at night, and whenever I come home late from work, I never want to go to sleep at the right time because I feel like I've wasted. I feel like TV's so loud. Sorry. Because I feel like my whole night is wasted, and it's at night when I get to do a lot of my art stuff. But sometimes, I just don't have the time and I'm too exhausted. Like, I spent 2 hours just spacing out in bed on like refreshing Twitter. So I really wanted to start editing the vlog this week, but I think I'm just gonna reserve this night for spacing out, because sometimes you need that. Sorry for the loud TV. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog, end the clip here, and hopefully tomorrow I am a bit more verbal. I'm getting a start on editing the vlog, and I am already 18 minutes into this, so that's good. I wanted to mention that I started watching the Cloverfield Paradox on Netflix on the bus, and I'm really enjoying it. I've heard that people said it wasn't very good, but I'm really enjoying how different and new it is. Well, the ideas and concepts are not new, but it's different from a lot of the stuff I've been seeing, so I thought it was really fun. I'm still maybe 20 minutes left in it, so I'm gonna watch that before I go to sleep tonight. I didn't win today. We're hanging out at Yorkdale, and they have an Uncle Tetsu. Wait for me! Why did you ditch me? Hey guys, it's Saturday, almost 8 o'clock at night. So I didn't do much when I got home yesterday. My brothers and I hung out, got home. I got some sushi, food court sushi, the end of day sushi that's like 30% off. And the whole night I had a really bad tummy ache. And so I don't know if it's food poisoning or not. It's abated somewhat today, but the whole day I was just in bed. So I didn't get to do much today, which is okay because I needed a break. But yeah, I think I've washed my face and freshened up a little bit, got out of bed. I'm gonna finish editing the vlog, or try to finish editing the vlog, and try and draw a little bit. But for the most part, I'm taking it easy today. I've already watched a couple movies on Netflix, so yeah. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. I didn't vlog anything since that last clip. I just stayed in bed pretty much. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'd like to have it up not too late today on Sunday. I'm all packed up. The stuff on top is the stuff I'm gonna be going to, but I'm pretty much ready to go. So I will see you guys in the next vlog, where you will see some, hopefully I'll vlog. I don't know how much I'll be vlogging, but you'll see some sun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. So